mandinibulise kwakhona ngalemva kwemini ngelihle igama likaYesu Kristu Nkosi yethu. Amen. Kumnandi ukuba lapha. It's nice to be here. Kucelwe uba mandithethe about many things revolving around careers. Ndiyabazi uba xa besithi makuthethe nge-careers banento abaphathi bethu efuni kakhulu sikekelele kwicala le-artisan development and all that, yayibona. So I thought I'll talk about everything and you will decide where you belong. Siyavana ne? I am happy to see abantu abatsha bebhala kwezi ncwadi bazinikiweyo. It's beautiful to see. We are going to talk about that. Kungekudala ndicela sivalele amehlo xa sawuthalaza. Ngoba sisekhaya ezulwini siza kwenza le njikalanga, sizawuthetha kwakhona nabantwana bakho. Simema wena ke Thixo uba mawube nathi kule ndawo. Yonke into esayithetha ibe into emalisolungene senza sibe namangomso aphucukileyo. Nceda ke Thixo uba nomntu ngamnye apha akuve wena ubufuna uthini naye. Omdala mamelele Nkosi yam, abancinci abamngqongileyo abancinci ubaphe Nkosi yam spirit of discernment, so that the message can be able to be interpreted in their minds. Be with us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now, if the status is of Ulangayo, if Maneka go 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24 to 27. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, 24 to 27. Every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified. And so I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air. It is because we do not want to run aimlessly. Now I want to ask a question from a few young people, my sister, my friend. What do you want to do Omdala? Saka ngizophakamisa isandla awenza mnika umuntu asixelele. Wonke umuntu ufuna uba yinto, ufuna uba yinto Omdala. Ufuna uba yi-lawyer, baby girl, izani bethu umuntu asixelele. I'm very much interested. Into enifuna uba zizo xa nibadala. Makaphakama sefitshane, come. Ungasikuve sonke. Uba yi-lawyer ngapha, ndicela bethu aba bancokolayo mama, ndicela nithule basiphazamise oomama.
Ufuna uba yi-doctor.
Ufuna uba yi-doctor. Did you hear that?
I want to be a dermatologist.
Look at you. Look at you.
Ufuna uba yi-dentist.
Ufuna uba yi-dentist. Nibamamele. Okay, ngihlala basezali. Are we done? Nifuna uba zintoni abantu badala ukhona ngokuyi-one. Izani mntanam. Izani bantu abanye, izani. I'm interested.
Ufuna uba yi-judge.
Nifuna?
Ufuna uba yi-cardiologist. I want to be a doctor. Ufuna uba yi-journalist.
Now, let's quickly listen here. Ndiyacela abantu abathethayo basiphazamise. Nindenza ndifinishe week, andingomntu odla ngokungqalelo. Look, ndenza ndifisha ndaphele. yintoni xa ibizwa laa nto phaa? Yintoni? Yintoni emthatha? Okay, andiniva. Kodwa ndiyazi vele uthetha? Hayi andiniva bantakwethu, kodwa ke masibe sithi organogram. Ngiyayibona? Masibe sithi andisho uba ni-right qha andiniva. Masibe sithi organogram. Now when you get into an organization, niyabona phaa phezulu i-engineering firm leya, phaa phezulu sine-board of directors, niyayibona? Board of directors ke ngabantu abangasebenzi ncam apha efemini. They come to take decisions. You know, bayadibana mhlawumbi twice or once a month. They take critical decisions and they get paid for taking decisions. Mhlawumbi abanye kuthi umntu ubhatala i-40,000 nge-meeting ayi-athendileyo. Nanke nayiva loo nto. You don't go to work, you get paid for being present in a meeting and making critical decisions about that organization. Now, see, we internal auditors, the firm, we legal support, by lawyer. Legal support in the firm, if firm nganye inamagqwetha ayo, seven. So abafuna uba ngamagqwetha mhlawumbi bawuqeshwa phaa babe ngamagqwetha xa kusithiwa iyasuwishwa loo firm amagqwetha ayo ayahamba ayoyimela phi enkundleni ne xa kufuneka i-advayiziwe legally nikhe nive ubhose sithi no, I will need a legal advice on this. Nekonto kuzonethetha uba uzawuaproacha amagqwetha efirm zonke ke ne-government institutions, zonke institutions zinamagqwetha azo, siyabona? Niyabona phaya kuthiwa technical director. I-technical director ye-engineering firm, mhlawumbi uba yi-civil engineering firm, izawuba yi-civil engineer eye yagqitha mhlawumbi kwi-undergrad yayokwenza i-honors, yagqitha kwi-honors yayokwenza i-masters, yagqitha kwi-masters yayokwenza i-doctorate, like ngumntu o-accomplished, akuthethwa nabani na. Kwa-engineering nakwezinye iifem ke kude kubekho i-professional board, andithi lo mntu uzophatha apho uzothiwa u-affiliate ne-professional board ethile, so that if by any chance bathatha i-decision that compromises the company, ahamba ayoxelwa kwi-professional board yakhe. Sikhe sive kwasamagqwetha kuthiwa azokuxuthwa okanye ogqirha i-license, nikhe nive? It's because they have a professional body. So umntu xa efunde wayityekeza kanjeya ude abe nendawo amane ebhatala kuyo amane eyozibhalisa uba hayi ndisekhona ndisesesasifundiswa nisaziyo. Siyabana? Then ibe operations director nalapha kuye iyafana but it will be a different qualification. Phantsi kwabo neba kukho u-engineering. U-engineering ke kuzoba nabantu abadizayinayo. Yabona i-engineering mhlawumbi kuzothiwa sidizayina okanye sakha isikolo. There will be people who will design that school. There will be people who will draft drawings zesasikolo. There will be quantity surveyors ezizawubala izinto ezifuneka kwesasikolo. There will be construction managers. Then phantsi phaa yabona phaa ekugqibeleni phantsi kwa-construction manager mhlawumbi kubekho aba bantu sithi zii-artisans. Azibona ii-artisans ngaba bazofika esikolweni omnye kuthiwe uspecializer kwi-brick laying. Amadonga esi sikolo azokwakhiwa nguye. Omnye kuthiwe uspecializer kwi-plumbing. Everything that has to do with i-plumbing izakwenziwa nguye. Omnye uspecializer embaneni. Siyabona? Omnye uspecializer, it will be different people with specialities phaa ezantsi. Nalapha ecaleni ke iyafana. There will be managers responsible abanye for maintenance, for computers, but under bona there will be people who are doing the actual work, and usually we call those people artisans. So in each and every firm, you have your big people that are up there, you have your middle management that is facilitating the operations themselves, then you have your people that are responsible for i-operations emsebenzini. Uthi uyofika ke ongeke kuthiwa zinto xa zibiza uDakaboy, ngiyambona uDakaboy. uDakaboy akho qualification efunekayo. Kufuneka akwazi uxova udaka. Ngiqonda akwazi uxova udaka aqhube ikiriva ayonika umuntu osebenzayo. That is the hierarchy emsebenzini. Zininzi ke nakwi-learning institutions will have a similar model. I was trying to show you. Into ebangela uba ndiveze ezi zinto yinto yoba when we are talking, I'll briefly talk about the artisans. When we are talking about artisans, sithetha ngabantu benzayo. Andithi ngaba bantu xa kusithiwa kwenziwa ifowuni okanye ikhompyutha, they are actually doing the work, assembling the parts so that we can have the final product. Ayonto intsha ke into yotreyinwa kwe-artisans. Indlela ezitreyinwa ngayo zona zitreyinwa ngokuba zisekondwe kwifem. You know, xa utrain artisan uyathathwa wenze a very minimal theoretical learning. I-theory yakho is very minimal. Ixesha elinintsi uzohamba uyokwenza the actual work because the end product okanye what they want to achieve is that you should be able to do the work more than talking. Now, in the olden days, if you read the Bible, if you wanted to be a carpenter, you would understand or follow a carpenter. Look at what they are doing. For years, up until you become a qualified carpenter. Remember that even if you wanted to be a lawyer, you would follow a lawyer. Yes, whenever by 12, for 3 years, they were understanding with yes, so that they could be able to do the things that Jesus Christ was doing. So it's something that's a very old model. But there were important things. If mentors, they had relationships with their people. Ne-apprentices zabo ezindlini zabo so that umntu amfundise amkhulule xa sephume izandla. Have you noticed that ababhuti bethu baseZimbabwe are still doing that? Uba uyafika uzokwakhela okanye uzokwenzela into uzoza nabantakwabo abangena-experience. They will work under him. They will understand and learn everything ayenzayo. Ade abakhulule xa eqonda uba baphume izandla. So it is still happening now. It is just that countries aziyenzi ngokufanayo, and we'll talk about that. We have what we call now FET colleges. We have colleges who are producing these skilled people. So we have our universities. We have our former technicons which have been incorporated into universities, but we also have FET colleges. Now we want to talk about the challenges in the artisan space. Kwesi space sithi sesabantu abenza umsebenzi wezandla. I'm raising it so that naxa uyenza uyazi challenges onodibana nazo. There is in South Africa, there is a very slow rate of industrialization. You don't industrialization. What is industrialization? What is industrialization? Mandates or is
in the way we use the word, it's the changing of doing things from hands to mechanical.
Okay, uthuthuba kutshintsha kwenza izinto ngezandla to mechanical. Ukhona on a different view. Okay, let me make an example. Apha kweziveki ezidlulileyo besandovulwa ii-malls. Zeziphi ezi malls bezivulwa? Mpashe Mall. Ikhona eyesibini, benganomali yesibini kanene? Ayikavulwa ne? Iphi yona? Isecuba. I think isecuba. But kuvula ii-malls. Ii-malls kwenziwa ntoni? Kuqasha abantu ezivenkileni ngosandithi sifike sithenge ngemali yethu. Ngiyayiqonda? So basically malls are meant for uba sihambe siyospenda kuzo. But now in South Africa kulekisha into yoba kwakhiwe i-factory where we could employ people in numbers so that even nabantu abangaqeshwanga bayoqeshwa kwii-factories. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've got many malls being built, zivulwa kwindawo, but if we could have the same energy or same rate yokuvulwa kwee-industries, mandibenzele umzekelo, ngeyona nto that is very important esinayo e-Eastern Cape. Kuba nosuka kwelaa cala laseFormer-Transkei, nanga ama-Former-Transkei, kuba nosuka kwelaa cala laseGqeberha, surrounding towns in Gqeberha, akekho ne. These are areas ezigcwele iigusha. Niyazibona iigusha? Zigcwele kakhulu kwezo ndawo. Yintoni esinayenza xa sineegusha? Uxhela. What else? Uthunga impahla. Oh, my sister, my friend, khanize lapha abantu abam. Abantu abadala bathi uxhela. What else can we do? Ngegusha. Ukuthunga ingubo nejezi. Yintoni esisitophayo ngokuba singabi nezingubo nejezi? Okay. Yintoni esisitophayo uba singabi nazo ingubo esizithungayo nejezi? High five. Uthi asinazi-factories zininzi eSouth Africa. What ends up happening? Can you try that? Benziwa ngantoni ingubo nejezi benziwa ngantoni? Ngoboya begusha. Buphi uboya bethu begusha? Kulapha futhi? Uboya bethu begusha asigusha. Akuthaywa emakhaya every year. Buphi uboya? Nathi nixelele incane buphi uboya? Buyathengiswa, kuthengiswa phi? Yeke overseas bethunani ingathi asendithi abazali mabagoduke sishiyeke sodwa wasiyaqonda le nto sithetha ngayo. Uboya andithi ndithe asinazi-industries zininzi. Uboya buzawuthetywa. Uthetywa labo ngobantu basedutywa. Ukhuve phaa kwamadyasi xa kuthiwa boya. Ya. Buzothetywa umadyasi unaboya. Akanaboya umadyasi. Uthatha obu uboya bethu basemakhaya siyobunika umadyasi asinike imalana encinci ngoboya bethu. Abuthatha umadyasi ayobuthengisa indawo exhaphakileyo kuthiwa iseBhayi. Ne? Anjikizeka igama ibroker iseBhayi. Not only umadyasi, nathi abazali bethu ugqiba kwethu ucheba ulayishwe ezitrakini usiwe eBhayi uboya buyothengiswa banikwe ezo sentanyana abazali. Bunikwa kwabezo sentanyana buthatha uboya bufakwe kwiiship buwele bubheke eChina. Xa bufike eChina bufike kugcwele ii-industries eChina. Kweli cala kukho abantu abaqeshiweyo abancina uboya, kweli cala kukho abenza ingubo, kweli cala kukho abenza all these products esinozifumana irhali neenaliti impahla. Then ugqiba kwazo zithwele zampahla zibuyiswe ziye kulaa mall isandogulwa eDutywa sihambe siyothenga ii-products zoboya bethu because we do not have industries. Now I have an issue with this. When we are promoting something, we need to be promoting in diversity to promote artisan development programs. We need to be promoting indoba makubekho iindawo abazawusebenza kuzo ezinomsebenzi oqinileyo. There is no congruence at this moment kwezo nto zombini. Siyavana? We are not saying umntu ofuna uba yi-artisan angabiyo. There are people who are succeeding in this space, but we are highlighting problems. I'm highlighting these problems ndikwi-space esisebenzisana nabo. So some of these things I know them, first-hand information. Temporal nature of jobs. Kule ndawo sisebenza kuyo, I'm in an engineering space. When you get to, when you get to the bottom part, jobs most of the time are temporal. Phezulu uqashiwe umanager upermanent umsebenzi wakhe noba kukwi-project noba co-project iposition yakhe imile. Siyavana? Phakathi banee-positions bayamkela noba co-project. When you get to the lower part, kuzothiwa sizawunithatha xa kukho ii-projects. Siyavana? When there are no projects, khangeliyolala emakhaya nisilinde. Then there are firms eziqasha them. For instance, when you go to motor industries, apho kwenziwa khona imoto, andithi noba laa misebenzi is a bit secure, even for abantu aba-assemblisha imoto efactory. But what happens xa i-economy collapse? Who is the first person to be retrenched? Dependence on higher structures for decision making, we're going to talk about that. Kukho abantu abangafuni uxelelwa uba ungenza intoni na. Nama ndizithembanga ncam. Ndiyathanda uba emsebenzini mandibele flexibility. Uba kungena ngo-8 makhe ndingene ngo-10 noba emsebenzini angena ngo-8 oko. Even if it means ndizawuphuma ngo-10 ebusuku. But when you are in those lower positions, u-7 mntasekhaya. Uqala kwam uphangela kubantu basegcuwa kuphinde kuthiwa kwaYako. Niyabona kwaYako? Ndakufakela amanzi phaa kwaYako. Sigrumba imingxunya, sifake oophayiphu, sifakele amanzi. Ngo-7 kufuneka umhlakulo sowungena emhlabeni. Ugrumba ii-trenches, ufake oophayiphu, uyoyophumla ngo-5 ebusuku. Ayithandisi kuwe, ijob yijob. Kufuneka usemsebenzini. I was a supervisor, but awukwazi uvele ufike ubeke isandla esinqeni abanye abantwana bebhizi besebenza. You ought to assist. Siyavana? Also for your own growth, you ought to assist. Hayibo, 10 minutes ethe. Then there are weak links. I don't think leli xesha lendinikwe ndiyathanda ukuthatha presentations. Now, firms are not being incentivized enough so that they can be able to create space for our artisans. Now, ndinibonisile phezulu kwilada, ndanibonisa phakathi, ndanibonisa ezantsi. Now the question is, what are your dreams? What do you want to be? Do you want to be a manager? Do you want to be in the middle management? Do you want to be a doer? Do you want to assemble parts? All of these things are important, but they are different. Asizokhathana sithi ziyafana. Siyavana? Azifani. Let me tell you, ifuna uba zinto ezi-special ntonto ezibiza. Ugqirha akafani nenesi. Inesi ayifani nomntu odispensa amayeza. People like, yonke laa nto yenzeka phaa ayifana. Ndithi wena ufuna uba yintoni? Work towards what you want to be. Know yourself. Now, I want to quickly talk about the value of hard work. And you got my say, Kelly, I want to let's tell me how. Tell me to be safe. Exactly. Value of hard work. I don't know if I tell you to win the follow on Facebook that I liked and followed. 80 boomers worked one job for 40 years. It's in millennial city. Work 40 jobs in 1 year, plus teacher imisebenzi. But kuthiwa xa ifika apha kuni, Gen Z is questioning, why do jobs exist? Can you relate? Why do jobs even exist? Nabo bayarelate. Nazi izinto ezibhaliweyo endiye ndazikhawuleza ndazithatha. Comments that were on this post. They want middle-aged packs at 22, but that took work. Kuthiwa nina nifuna uba ngo-rich at 22. Yet akho nto niyenzileyo. Andisebenzanga. So they want to be rich ants at 22. Kuthiwa you come from a time where full-time regular job could get you a home. Okay, lo uthetha into yoba noba ungaphangela kangakanani awuzu-afforda at this day and age. Kudala ootishala babe-afforda izindlu neemoto befundisa abantwana bakumawabo, ifemeli yonke ikhelwe ngutishalakazi. Eyanamhlanje utishalakazi ayi-affodi ngenxa ye-economy. Siyavumelana loo ndawo? Kuthiwa nina Genesis can't question why jobs even exist when they are living in their parents' basements. Kuthiwa nihlala emakhaya kodwa nithuthela imisebenzi exist. Khawuhambe uyozimela then ubuze the same question. So came mandigqithe apho. Kuthiwa we're going, ndinomdla ke kule andinalwazi kangako. Kuthiwa we're going to a space apho use of AI will replace people. More especially the lower level people will be having machines to do things that they are doing. And it will come to a point where lower level will be seen as a waste of space. Because do you get what I'm saying? So with the article commenter, humanity must stop this innovations because we are slowly extincting ourselves. So I'm okay, the last one that is very important. We are not questioning why jobs exist. We are questioning how can we be more engaged in our kids' lives. Since we grew up with parents who always worked, do you relate to that? Parents are working, they are never at home, and now Genesis are saying, we are questioning basingakhe sibe ngabazali ababhetele kanjani. Sibe present, abantwana bethu bangakhuliswa ezikolweni, bakhuliswe ngoosisi, sibakhulise ngokwethu, and still be able to provide for them. So those are their problems. Now this is what I want to say. There is this notion that young people do not want to work hard anymore. They are saying we do not want to work for bosses that do not appreciate us. Remember, boomers, they weren't even if they were unappreciated. For 40 years. Millennials, some of them, they are boomer, but most of them still do. And then you come to that generation, it's now and then mental health right. And this is why depression. In reality is that kuzofuneka ndiphumile kuthiwa ngithoni. Kuthiwa le nto yenzeka yabona xa usiya eChina, it's the epitome of hard labor. Wonke umuntu uyasebenza eChina. Wonke umuntu unento yokwenza. The artisan thing esithetha ngayo eChina yinto okuphilwa ngayo. Kuthiwa le generation idikiwe nayo eChina. Ithi hayi benina bona nezinye indlela. Andizuhlala i-8 hours mna ndiphicothana nee-beats imini yonke. I have other things to do. So they are saying also there are other things that we need to be chasing in life other than the material positions. Ukhona mnebebalisa uthi lo mntwana ukhula kokwabo kukho indlu enkulu iyawajabulisa kunyuka izitezi kokwabo. And she's saying andifuni ndlu nazitezi, andifuni ndlu enkulu mna. So kuthiwa niyi-generation nina that is not going to do better than your parents. Because you are rejecting the hard work thing. This is not only in South Africa, worldwide. But this generation is the first generation that is not fascinated about doing better than their parents. Because they are saying, what's the point of spending ridiculous hours in Sebenza when I could be having more fun? Now I want to say this to you. We live in a status-obsessed society. Nyasibani status. Wonke umuntu ufuna uba ne-status. Nibavile abantu abatsha abafuna uba zintoni? Those are prestigious careers. Zihamba ne-status. Mamela ke, we have been raised with middle class where status is important. It will take hard work for you to remove yourself from this status consciousness on life. You know that doctors are treated differently. You know that people who have money are treated better. We know that our society does not like poor people. Let's be honest. Our society does not deal well with people who are not doing well in life. Now, we want to be on the other side. Now, this is what happens. Or there are people that are going to listen to YouTubers. My son says he wants to be a YouTuber. Abanye bafuna the content creators. Manafuna content creators. Bafuna the content creators. And this content creator was saying, do they know how hard work it is to be a content creator? But on top of that, she was saying, do you know how unstable, how anxiety triggering into young 6 months down the line, let your content creator is necessary. When you are a doctor, you know that you will always be needed. There's something a good doctor. When you are a nurse, you know that you will always be needed. But when you are a content creator, our years back, it technology 6 months down the line, so she was saying, now I'm a content creator, but I live in constant anxiety. Now this is what we are advising to you young people. We know that this hard work thing does not work for everyone. We know that life is unpredictable. You can work very hard and die in the year of your graduation. We know all these things that you are saying. But I want to say to you, there is nothing in life right now that can replace the value of hard work. So whatever that you want to do, work hard. That picture is very faint. This one on the left, on the left, and on the right, my daughter. Now, this is what I want to tell you. They studied up at high school, went to varsity, worked very hard. They both went to Vents, worked very hard. It took them years to get the qualifications that they were pursuing. So I went in aeronautical engineering. I went to industrial engineering. They worked briefly in South Africa. Then they decided, man, we do not think this thing as a South Africa works for us. Usna is the older one. She left, I think she's in Germany. Kosho Bazalban. And then Usna left, she is in Austria. Now, Ule Peter, but Dibana Bobabini in Austria. They set up a meeting because their countries are 20 minutes apart. They set up a date, but Dibana, Bantwana Masetu have worked very hard and they went to live their dreams wherever they wanted to live. And what I want to say, we are not all going to be engineers. We are not all going to be doctors. We are not going to go to vets, all of us. But I want to say to you, work very hard now. Then it will determine your future. Your trajectory right now will determine where you will end up in future. You might not know where you are going now, but work hard. If you have that dream of being that dentist, work hard now. What you do now will determine the type of person that you will be in the future. So you can be a person of Punda. Without hard work. These countries recognize hard work. Not only the outside countries. Most of these institutions, appointment letters. They are doing well, and as a result of the appointment letter. That comes from hard work. So I want to say, if you know that you have the brains, if you know that you are brilliant, work on your brilliance so that at the end you can be at an advantage. Because the reality is that there is a lot that is happening in our country right now. And then work on your intelligence. Young people, my sister, my friend, work on your intelligence. Who wants to be intelligent? You do not wake up intelligent, you work on your intelligence. Yes, Martinez Peter, briefly, I want to go through things, practical things that you can do in working on your intelligence. You can put thinking in your to-do list. And embrace thinking. On coffee phone, I wouldn't call lazy. You are actively thinking. Thinking about your life, thinking about the things that have happened to you on that day. You sit and think about a lot. Embrace that. Set aside at least an hour every day where you can think, interrogate your thoughts. That way you will develop intelligence. Read about biases, people's behavior. Appreciate people's behavior. Oh, you understand. Oh, I think I understand. It comes from reading about people's characters. So read a lot so that you can be able to engage with people without any conflicts. And then acknowledge your errors. Acknowledge, thank you very much. Acknowledge your errors. Abantu do not want to acknowledge their errors. When you acknowledge your errors, you grow, you learn, you become better, you become more intelligent. Reject your first thoughts in stressful situations. In fact, now it's penal situations. Reject your first thoughts. The first thought is, and if you don't act up, you're going to because when your first reaction, go to reject that reaction. Calm down. Think about it. The problem with the first reaction is that it does not let you grow. You don't learn anything. But when you think about things, you better like intelligence and wondering. Embrace constraints. You are all going to face constraints. We are all going to face problems. But embrace those problems because they will help you to be a better person, a more intelligent person in future. Read quotes and ponder over them. Yes, thank you very much. Read quotes, you are doing very well. Read quotes, ponder upon them. As a quote, social media, so can you summarize them? And then ask questions, of course. Ask questions, play an instrument, but not an instrument. It is very important, it builds your intelligence. We are trying to build our intelligence as young people, practice empathy, practice openness to new ideas. Super strict to amnandiyazi kanje, kakuve nabanye abantu babayazi kanjani na. And practice second order thinking. Second order thinking yileyo uma uthi xa une-idea uyazi uba you can look beyond what you think is right. And also to build extra brain. They are very important in building your intelligence. Ingqondo yakho cannot store everything. So you need an external brain. If you have a phone and a written notes, every time you see something interesting, go and write on your notes. Every time you see something interesting, jot it down, because your mind is not capable of storing everything. So build an external brain. That way you will be able to be an intelligent person. And you will be the person that you want to be. Mamela, in terms of habits, I'm concluding. Utiwa, you will not see the impact in the next day or year or in 2 years. It can take you 5 years to see the results. 7, you will change your habits now. You will go back home. You will not see the results tomorrow. Don't be discouraged. Keep on keeping on. 5 years down the line, sawuthi utheni nesewaphucuka, utheni esewachubeka sitsho xa sithetha, akachubekanga umntana kabani, kanti it's the habits that you started 5 years ago, siyevana? So go back home and build new habits. They will help you into becoming a better person. It is strategy that is used in some other book that I was reading. Change something 1% a day, every day. Who wants to be a runner? Athletes. Again, yes. You start now, do something better every day. 1% better every day. You were eating junk food, 1% every day. You were not running at home, go walk. Every day, try to improve, Seven. Because also bad habits are built like that. You digress every day 1% and you become your worst version. So please try to go back and do something different. 1% man. If you're on my own founder, how could you page very one in what? A few weeks down the line, you will read 2 pages. You will read 3 pages. 1% better every day. That will take you places. And in conclusion, build resilience. Resilience is interpreted as courage in the Bible. Build resilience, have courage. When we talk about courage, we are talking about your inner built courage. You cannot control things that will happen to you. And it is some of us want to be doctors. I wanted to be a doctor. Look at me now. And you. So not all of us are going to get what we want. That's why we need to build inner resilience. You want to go to varsity, we are asked for UCT. What happens when you cannot go to UCT? Build inner resilience so that when things don't go your way, you are able to stomach it. Singadibani nawe uyozikhoma kuba iitshomi zakho zibheka e-UCT awuzukwazi uye e-UCT. Singadibani nawe usithi mama khawundifake noba yilaa college secampus se-UCT ukuba ndibesekapa so that kuzocinga uba fanuba ndise-UCT ningenze loo nto bazali. If abakuthatha e-UCT mntakwethu uya kwisikolo othathwa kuso sisobonisa abazali siyevana. You can only do that when you build inner courage. We see this implemented by uprofethi uHezekiah ngexesha lakhe saphethe. Ithi iBhayibhile bavalelwa ngama-Assyria. Ubavalelwa ngama-Assyria uthi uHezekiah wabuilda ii-walls, all the physical things. And when we are building our careers, we are building all the physical things. We are building walls against poverty. We are building walls against generational poverty and everything that we do not want. He started building walls. And then was talk, at the end of the day, he did everything physically that was necessary. But after that, he called his people because he knew that he does not have control of what the enemy will do. We don't have control of how the enemy will treat us. We do not have control of how the society will be in future. We do not have control of the economy. But he did all of that. And he said to them, be strong and of good courage. For greater is he that is within us than the one who is against us. And he said, with us is the Lord our God who is ready to fight our battles, but with them is an army of flesh. So let us be strong and courageous, whether we pass or we fail, whether we become doctors or we become nurses or we become artisans, let us be strong and courageous. Kuba lo usenze sabazezo zinto sabazizo usibeke for a purpose kwezo ndawo asibeke kuzo. So apho uyophelela khona mntakwethu kulapho uThixo akufuna khona, but change the way you are going. If you have been practicing bad habits, practice good habits. Study hard, work hard now, so that in future you can reap iziphumo zosebenza kwakho kakhulu. Amen.